Hello, Aquarius. Hang on, Aquarius. I need to make a note before I forget. Okay. Yeah, welcome to your career reading. So we're here to find out what it is that God want to tell you as it pertains to your career at this time. Okay, Aquarius? So, message for Aquarius is here. Hey, I saw that. Okay, it doesn't want to go in. It says energy flows where my intention goes, Aquarius. Energy flows where my intention goes. So, if you want to become self-employed, if it is your intention, if it is your desire to be self-employed, but you put all of your energy and your efforts and your time into working for somebody else, that's what you think about and wake up and work towards every freaking day, and you don't ever put any energy into creating the possibility of you becoming self-employed, then you will always work for somebody. Energy flows where my intention goes. So if you intend to become self-employed, for example, then make sure that you're putting energy and time and thought into becoming self-employed. Okay? If you want a different job, make sure you're putting your energy there. Okay? So take time out and work towards whatever goals you actually want to achieve. Because that card didn't want to be put back until I told you what it had to say. Okay, so that's an extra message for you. Energy flows where my intention goes. All right. So let your intentions and your energy come in sync. Let them become one. Don't just say it, make sure you do it. I think the thumbnail for this says you are what you do, not what you say you'll do. So if you're working in retail right now and what you actually want to become is a lawyer, make sure that you save some of your time, your energy, and put your money into becoming a lawyer. Make it a possibility. Make it a reality, I should say. It's already a possibility. Even if it takes time, it's still a possibility. That's why I tell you people, stop believing this thing where they tell us about how we only live till we're 70 and 80. And there's no reason why you should look like a prune at 70 or 80. There's no reason why you shouldn't be able to run down the road at 70 and 80 years old. Take care of yourself. The moment that you stop taking care of your body is the moment that your body stops taking care of you. That's how people actually get old. It's not your age, it's not how long you've been here, it's what you're not doing with your body and what you are doing with your body, which causes you to get old. Okay? We are infinite beings. If our intention goes there, you'll be more successful than not. So it's time to reprogram your mindset. Don't watch the clock. Don't watch the years. Just work towards what you want. Keep walking, keep running, keep riding bikes, keep going to play football or basketball or cricket. You know, stay active. Keep your mind active. Stay focused. Set goals for yourself. And I have an advert that God told me to put up. God told me to ask everybody, what do you want? What do you hope to have accomplished by 2048? It doesn't matter if you're gonna be 112. Set your intentions and work towards them. You have time. Put in the energy. So that means a lot of us are going to be around in 2048. And we're going to be looking like this. We're not going to be looking like prunes, sun-dried grapes, raisins. We're not going to be looking like that. Take time to have fun, smile, be happy. That's the secret of youth. Live. Take care of your body and it takes care of you. When you tell people, I'm 72, they're supposed to say, no way. Well, by that time, almost every 72-year-old is going to be looking like they're like 35. So they'll believe you eventually. But for right now, yeah, there's some people out there like me. I'm 42 and I don't look 42. You see, I'm going to be 43 in October actually. But I don't look it, and I will never look it. I intend to look at about 35. I want to be like 35 looking all my life. Yeah, I don't want to look like a baby, but I don't want to look old either. Yeah, I want to be juicy. That's my age, and I'm sticking to it. In features. So I could be 312. I'll be looking 35. That's how I roll. Think it's impossible? You'll see about that. Age ain't nothing but a number. If you take care of your body, it'll look after you. It's just like if you have a car from say 1920s. Some of them still are sparkling. If it was being cared for, they still look good. They still look brand new. All you had to do is maintain it. Just like our bodies. All we have to do is maintain our bodies. Eat the right foods. Rest. Treat people well so nobody want to kill you. Treat the earth well so that the earth don't want to kill you. You know? Hydrate yourself. That means drink water. Bathe. Soak in some water. Make your skin look nice and ripe. Not dry. Find a good moisturizer. Moisturize your skin. You know, take care of yourself. Do your exercise. Make sure you have a group of friends. And if you don't have a group of friends, then go out and enjoy yourself by yourself. Join an exercise class, a dance exercise class, or a swimming class. Something where you get a full body workout. You know. Move it or you lose it. That's the motto. So that's your body's motto. If you don't move it, you're gonna lose it. So you need to do like some tai chi so you can work in the muscles. Okay, yoga so you can stretch and swing yourself upside down, because we spend all of our days right side up. So I'm saying all that to say, forget your age. Look after your body. Now that you have no limits when it comes to time, set your intentions and work towards them. I'm done talking about that. You don't have to believe me if you don't want to, but if you don't believe me and if you don't do what you're supposed to do, you're the one that's going to lose, not me. I can take the horse to the well, but I can't make the horse drink water. We need to stop allowing this society to teach us about life when all they work towards is death. They don't care about life. They want us to be sick. They're not going to teach us how to stay alive. So we have to figure that out ourselves. When we're sick, we spend money on pharmaceuticals and hospital bills. That's the kind of society we live in. So how can you believe anything they want to tell you about health? If you go to China and you go to India and you go to Africa and you go up in the hills into those remote places and you see the type of people that are there and how old they are and how active they still are, then. And if somebody's 3,000 years old and look like this, if they tell you, hey, I'm 3,000 years old, are you going to believe them? No. Why? Because we're not trained to think that way. We're trained to believe that that's impossible. But it's ridiculous. Because God made everything that we need to have life eternal. If your car is broken, you take it to the fucking mechanic. That's what a doctor's supposed to be. But we live in a system where the doctors are actually fucking you up. So if you have like blood pressure or some shit, your blood pressure pills may give you like constipation, or it may cause like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different other shit to happen to you. So you end up having to take like 5 different pills, and then those 5 pills multiply their side effects by let's say 10 each. You're fucking yourself up. That's the system that we're living in. So we better seek truth, find truth, and live according to truth for ourselves. When people retire, retirement is supposed to be the time when you actually have your own business. If you've been working all your life and you end up retiring, you're supposed to have accumulated so much money from your job that now you could go into self-employment, where you set your own schedule and you work with who you want to work with, if you want to work with them. Okay, you can hire people and create jobs if you want to, or you could just run your business yourself, so that way you don't have to worry about people and their bad work ethics. Okay, retirement is supposed to be a new chapter in your life of self-employment, self-sustainability, not just sit down and get a check. Because the moment that you sit down and do nothing, your body starts to deteriorate. The body was made to work. Not overwork, but definitely work. God had a lot to say to you. When people retire, you think it's old age that kill them? No. What kills people is sadness, loneliness, feeling like they are of no value, having nothing to do, being bored out their mind and just thinking, man, what the hell am I doing here? I might as well just go. Like, I don't care. And then they look at themselves in the mirror and they see a little wrinkle come in here and a wrinkle come in there, and they think, oh my God, I'm getting old. Yeah, you're getting old because you're not doing any facial exercise. Like, when was the last time that you had a good laugh? How often do you even laugh? How often do you sing out loud? How often do you actually make facial expressions? How active is your face? And that's the reason why your arms look healthy and strong and firm and young, but your neck look wrinkly because you don't do this. Activate the muscles, work them. Your face, activate the muscles. That's how you keep it firm. Not going to do plastic surgery and all that nonsense. God gave us everything that we need. It's for us to listen to the right people and stop listening to the wrong people. Because that's not getting anybody anywhere. You think that God really made us so that we can born, be a toddler, go to school, go to university, work our whole life, not only achieving like a house, not even really, a lot of us don't even get to do what we want to do as a dream job, or follow our passion, because there's so many obstacles in life that stop us from being able to follow our dreams, and then we just die like that. What kind of God does that? It's not God doing that, it's this society doing that. We choose to believe what the society tell us about how life is, what life is, and how life should be lived. God didn't tell us that. Abraham, I don't know how old Moses was, but Adam was 900, and I heard 960 years old when he was no more. They didn't even say he died, they just say he was no more. I don't know what these new version of Bibles are saying, but that's what I read in the Bible. Adam was 960 years old. Today we can't even reach 100. And what did Adam look like at 960 years old? That's the question. At what point did Adam start looking like raisins and prunes? At what point did he start looking wrinkly? You think that if somebody lived till they're 960 years old, that they will start looking wrinkled at 70 or now these days 40, 50, 60? I don't think so. this, what I'm saying is gonna help somebody. If it's not gonna help you, that's fine. It's gonna help somebody. So let's see what else God wants to tell you about your work life. God says, what do you hope to accomplish by 2048? Start working on it from now. If you are to die, let death come and find you, either in college, you know, making friends, taking time out to go and shake a leg on the weekends. Go, you have like a freaking gym membership or something to go swimming. Live your life and work on fulfilling your dreams, especially if you're retired. It's not time to just sit down and wither away and die. And then you say, oh, what a horrible life. You lie. Whoever trained you to think that way and behave that way lied. And by extension, you lie. Stop blaming God. God made this and God saw that it was good. We, the people, make it horrible. With these borders and these stupid rules and these silly philosophies and this hatred. Two more times here and then we're ready. We spoil this gift. God didn't spoil it. Life is what we the people make it. How we think can either make us or break us. And right now it's breaking us. And I'm not going to fall into that trap. And I want to see some people not fall into the trap with me. Even if you don't believe what the fuck I'm saying, try it and see. That's how you going to know for sure if the shit work. Start exercising your neck and your face. And your hands. I have this ball that I squeeze to keep the muscles in my hands firm. That's why a lot of people here look strong and young. This part might look young. This part look young for a long time. But this part start looking wrinkled. This part start looking wrinkled. Face start sagging. Why? You're not using the muscles. That's why. What's at the bottom of the deck? Prosperity lies ahead. That's what God wants you to know about your career. And know that energy flows where your intention goes. If you intend to be self-sufficient, set your own schedule, wake up when you want, go holiday when you want, be able to afford to buy a yacht and sail around the world, you can have it. Once you could get past the stupid hurdle of age and time, health, and the secret societies who decide who they want to be rich and who they don't. Let's not forget that. That's the society we live in. But if you work towards becoming a winner, you will get there more times than not. And God help those who help themselves. Nothing is impossible. I am a living testimony. I had a whole bunch of people rise up against me. And through God, I'm winning against the collective of all of them. I'm not talking about not 10 people. I'm talking about a worldwide secret society rose up against me. The government, the police, the housing, every fucking body all gang up against me and they can't do shit. Why? Because God is my king. I'm a part of God's society, not this shit. We have a lot to learn as humans. We're looking at the thing all wrong. God had a lot to say to you, Aquarius. But that's good. Somebody's gonna benefit from what I'm saying. So, as I said, believe in the impossible. Ooh. Exactly. How we think can either make us or break us. You say it's impossible, but I'll tell you what. Try it. Just try it. And see. And look at the bottom of the deck. I said prosperity lies ahead. You want your yacht? You can have your yacht. You want a holiday home in a hot tropical country? You want to buy an island? You can have it. Set your intentions. See, you need to balance your spirituality and your practicality. I don't like this lighting, you know. There we go. You need to balance your spirituality and your practicality. What that mean? Balance how you believe with what you do. Because faith without works is dead. It's useless. So if you have faith that you're going to be self-employed one day and you don't put in any work towards getting that, you'll never have it. What did you do? You didn't do anything. You see? Yeah, the energy is gaining momentum. Once you align your belief system. Oh, this light is annoying me. Yeah. So once you align your belief system with what you do, you can accomplish whatever you desire. It's for you to stand strong enough and keep going. The end of a tough cycle approaches. That's what I'm saying. So once you can keep that mindset long enough, once you can endure the challenges that are ahead, there's no reason why you will not achieve your goal. God says prosperity lies ahead. But you have to balance the way you think with what you do. Okay? The energy is gaining momentum. So it's like that encouragement. The encouragement is coming on. And it's like once you get into it, you'll be a little bit shaky at first. But it doesn't matter. See it as a life experiment. Being able to keep your youth well past the age of 65, way past the age of 90, still be youthful, still be moving around. You see, I see a lot of older people say, when you get to 40, you could hurt your back by, let's say, turning over in your sleep and shit like that. You can, but it's because of how they live. Again, like I said, most of these people who come on and they say these things is because the most that they do is they go to their work, do whatever they have to do. They come home, they do whatever little bit of housework there is to do in the house. And then they spend the rest of their time either laying down or sitting down. They're not doing any vigorous exercise. None of them are running. None of them are actually running to play tennis. Like, actually stay with it. Not put it down, say like 5 years, and then one day one of your brethren come from out of town or something like that, and you're like, oh, let's go on the basketball court like we used to. You haven't been doing anything. Your body is not equipped to handle that type of pressure. Your knees are not equipped to handle that pressure. You need to do some lunges and stuff on a regular basis to keep your knees, your shocks, to keep them strong, to keep them functional. You can't just put your body to sit down. It's like your car. If you go away on holiday and you leave your car to sit, say, for 2 years and you come back, you can't just start up that car and take it on the road and expect that it's going to work properly. You're going to have to service the car first. It's just like your body. Your body is your vehicle. So you have to service your vehicle on a regular basis. If you when you have a car, sometimes you take it on the motorway just so you could blow out the engine. That's what running is for. That's what swimming is for. That's what going out dancing is for. Get your heart pumping. Get your face smiling. Just activate your muscles within your body. Say, body, yes, I love you. Let's do this. Move it or lose it, I say. And I don't want to lose you. We gonna stay here together. We got work to do. And now when you're 70 and 80 and 90 years old, you're pulling 30 years. You're pulling 30-year-olds. Why? Because you don't act like you're 90, and furthermore, you don't look like you're 90. You may have gray hairs, but your skin firm, your body fit. You probably look better than a lot of the 30-year-old young man them. You're stronger, you're smarter, you got more money, you're wiser too, you're more mature. Come on, what are you doing? Old age is something to be proud of. But you have to know how to keep your health in your old age, because that's the only thing that hold down old people. They're not healthy anymore. Why? Because they're not taking care of themselves the way that they should. It's time that we start to take care of ourselves. So never stop. When you're in your 20s, 30s, it's time to continue. When you're in your 40s, continue. When you're in your 50s, continue. There's so many things that we can do. Take up some different hobbies and whatnot. Try out different things. Just live life. Find like-minded people, and if you can't find none, go by yourself. You'll make some friends who have the same interest as you. Whether they're your same age or not, this is what you want to do with your life. Do it. Keep living. That's the secret to life, is to keep living. Most of us, when we get to 30 and 40 years old, we don't ride bikes anymore unless we actually do it professionally. We don't just ride bikes for exercise. We don't just get up and go play tennis or go swimming and whatnot for exercise. All we do is work and come home and look after children and argue with our wife or husband, and that's our fucking life. What kind of life is that? Take your wife sometimes and then you go do some things together, exercise, and look the two of you go and make yourself look good and strong and healthy and young. Stay fit. When people see you with your kids, they're supposed to say, oh my God, these are your children? I would never believe it. Life is what we make it. Aging is natural. Looking old is not natural. We have all the time in the world. Start setting goals and working towards them. And if you don't believe what I'm saying, just try it and see. And the more you achieve, the longer you're here is the more you'll believe, the more you'll achieve. Just try it. What else do you have to do with your life? When people are asking you why you're going to college at this time of your life, say, because I want to. Life is for living. It's that simple. You never know what you can achieve if you don't try. That's it. Take care of yourself, Aquarius.